So let's talk about Bethesda.
Yes, let's.
Let's talk about Bethesda. My first one here, which I think is pretty much a given, is we're going to get news on Starfield. It's going to be details, possible an announce date,
Okay.
like or announce a release date this year. We're talking,
Okay.
so very Bethesda of like it's something, because Bethesda's been talking about the different IPs they've been working on for so long.
Yeah.
That I think they could have been working on this so long, and Bethesda knows that if they announce it and they say it's going to be out in November, that people will buy it.
Yeah.
And they'll show enough to get people interested in it. That's my thought.
All right. So I think for as long as we've been doing this, you've predicted that Skyrim or the next Morrowind game was coming out.
Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and jump on that this year.
Yeah.
And say that they're going to announce Skyrim 2.
Skyrim 2 or Elder
Skyrim
Scrolls?
2.
Skyrim 2.
Yes.
Not Elder Scrolls 6.
Not Elder Scrolls 6. I think that they're going to. I think that the name recognition of Skyrim is far higher than Elder Scrolls.
It is, but I don't think they'll do it.
And so I think that the name Skyrim will be incorporated into it, and so it will be clear that this is a sequel to Skyrim, not necessarily focusing on the Elder Scrolls name.
I would hate that. Like Elder Scrolls 6, Skyrim 2. No. I did have on here, so I'll say that as well. Ever since we started this, I've been saying this.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, we are going to get announcement of the new Elder Scrolls game, and of course some Elder Scrolls Online stuff. And the way I think that they'll probably do it is they'll talk about Elder Scrolls Online and how great the community is and how much they love Elder Scrolls. And oh yeah, one more thing. Boom! Here's a quick tease.
Yeah.
I think that's how they'll do it, because people expect them to talk about Elder Scrolls Online, and if they, I mean, it would be amazing to me if this game, if they, instead of Starfield, if they did Elder Scrolls, like the same way they did the last Fallout game. It would blow my mind. But they could do it. But I don't think they're that far. They've been lying to us the whole time anyways, so I don't know how much they're lying to us is what I'm getting at.
Right.
But yeah, I agree. New Elder Scrolls announced, at least.
Okay.
So I have my other surprise, and this is slightly vague, but we're going to get some surprise, and it's going to be some type of game that we've not heard of, or a sequel that we've not heard of, but it's not going to be what we expect, right? So and it's off the wall, kind of like they did with Fallout Shelter.
Okay.
So it's going to be, oh yeah, we know you love like Doom or whatever it is, and they'll be like, guess what? We've got this other Doom thing, and it's going to be some, like I said, it's a like quasi spin-off, but a different take on that intellectual property.
Right.
Because I think they did that with Fallout Shelter, and it was amazing. And they have not had a mobile development team.
Yeah.
But we haven't really seen a lot. So I think maybe mobile, but definitely something that should be a surprise that I'm calling them out on before they even do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that they're going to announce Doom 2.
That'd be great.
Because it's been a couple of years since that came out, and I think that it's about time they managed to revive that series and refresh it, pull it back, and give it the proper head start that it needed. We've seen them do that with Doom. We've seen them do that with Wolfenstein, and they've done really well at being able to put into first person the type of feel we were looking for.
Definitely.
And in a game that knows what it is and just kind of revels in that fact.
And I could totally see them doing that, because they did last E3, we talked about Wolfenstein, or they talked about Wolfenstein. So I could totally see this year doing Doom where Wolfenstein was, because that's their really straightforward old school shooters, and then they have their giant open world games as well. So yeah, I could totally see that. Do you have any others for Bethesda, or is that it?
Last one on Bethesda is everything that Bethesda announces or is planning on releasing moving forward will also be on the Switch.
Ooh, I would love for that. I'll say that. I would love for that to happen. I don't know if it will, but I would love for it to happen.
They've managed to scale them down a little bit and still give the core experience. Wolfenstein is kind of a dark game, so it's a lot harder to play on the Switch.
Doom is on there. I mean, yeah, I could definitely see that. I really hope that's the thing.
Thanks for watching This Week in Our Collective Heads. Subscribe over here and click the bell, and that way you'll know about any new videos that we put up, because we put up a lot of gameplay, a lot of stories from games and stuff like that, and gameplay is down here.
Yeah, and you got more editorials and news stuff down here. Check it out.